All right, guys, I'm gonna get this guy put together and see if it flies. Don't judge my feet here. So yeah, it originally comes with a spectrum telemetry receiver, the whole spectrum setup. For some reason, the transmitter that I purchased in store just was not doing the deal. It wasn't going into one of its programming modes. I searched all online, tried to figure out something that was unsuccessful, unfortunately. So I've flown it for the last few days. It's a bit touchy. I'm still kind of new to the RC airplane game here. And I wasn't able to use any of the safe technology to make it a little easier to fly. So what I did, I went ahead and changed some stuff around and put this mini Pix flight controller in there. I had it hooked up to the computer. Everything seems good. A little bit of ground testing seems to be okay. I have 3 different modes on flight modes on there that I'm going to try out. One is manual. That's pretty self-explanatory. The other is fly-by-wire A. Okay. It's supposed to be what I'm going to use for my assisted flight, kind of like a stabilized mode in a drone, hopefully. I was testing that on the ground. I was a bit confused. I could even show you guys here once we get this connected. I was a bit confused because when I rolled the airplane, the ailerons seemed to pitch up and down in the incorrect positions, as if they were going to aid to the roll more. But when I give it manual input with the transmitter, even in that fly-by-wire mode, they move properly. So I don't know if I'm just overthinking it and it's gonna work like that, but we'll tell you what we're gonna do. Definitely gonna try. I'm gonna start off with some taxiing back and forth here. Some high-speed taxis, get a little lift under the wings, and see if that, I'm gonna do it first in fly-by-wire mode. And see if that pitch is opposite like I think. If that's not gonna work, I'll throw it into manual mode. We'll fly it around for a bit like that. And we can also try, which I will be a little more hesitant to do so, because if the fly-by-wire isn't working correctly, then I don't think the circling mode will correct, but we might give it a try anyways. These are about $400 at your local hobby shop, maybe $20 cheaper online. That's without a transmitter, without a battery, of course, and charger. And my first time actually flying this guy, I mistakenly didn't put the wing spur in the front or the rear. They're kind of hidden in the box, at least for me. And I'm glad I didn't do anything too extreme. All right, let's get this guy powered on and see what we're looking like. All right, let's put this screwdriver up. Turn on our transmitter. Looks like our transmitter is on, good battery, throttle's down, flight mode is in, fly-by-wire. All right, let's plug in our power and our battery monitor. Ooh, that's, which way is that? Around this there. Okay. I got battery monitoring. Let's arm it. Throttle is down. Oh, that's the first arming. There's 2 arming sequences. All right, so just to quickly explain what my worries are for this, utilizing the flight controller. So in manual mode, no big deal. Flight controllers are in the proper orientation there. They're doing everything right. Pitch is correct. Rudder is working, okay? But so let's see, this is circle, this is fly-by-wire mode now. It is supposed to kind of be like stabilizing my flight and making a more level, clean, crisp flight. So let me show you what it does when I pick it up. So when I input on the stick, everything is correct. But now if I roll the airplane, it seems to be aiding. See, the ailerons are going in the incorrect direction. I would think if it's rolling this way, it would want to lift that aileron up and push that wing and stabilize it for level flight. But again, I'm learning this day by day. All right, I'm gonna do some little taxiing back and forth here. All right, so As you guys seen in that video, for some reason, it is cooking out here. I don't know what I was thinking wearing this a long sleeve. Probably 100 something odd degrees. That's odd. So yeah, that left motor wasn't turning. So I'm gonna pop this lid real quick and see if maybe I just didn't connect it or something. So there's a possibility. Sometimes also I've noticed with these dual motor, they don't arm. Well, I guess no, this is using one ESC for 2 motors, so I take that back. They should have armed together. So I'm suspecting I missed something. Hell, I'd say so. Completely didn't connect that other motor. That makes sense why it wasn't working. Let's connect that up. Get her back together and get in the air. Ideally. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think I like building my projects a little bit more. It's kind of scary. At least with my projects, I kind of spend the money over time, and it's hard to tell when you get to a certain amount of value in the air. This, you buy it all at once, and it's like a $500 bill flying through the air right here, man. Especially me, I didn't have a Spectrum transmitter, and of course the one I bought from the store had a manufacturer's issue, so I'm in the process of getting that fixed or refunded or replaced or something. Get this guy nice and cinched down. We'll go for take 2. All right, guys, I'm gonna do some taxiing here. We're just gonna hope for the best. Again, I'm worried about that roll being backwards. I'm gonna take off with fly-by-wire. Arming. Okay, both DSCs are live. Wipe off these glasses real quick. I'm a bit nervous, not gonna lie, guys. You know, so it's a bit easier flying the quadcopters. I'm gonna have to give her the beans. I'm gonna go that way and come a bit upwind here. Sorry if I'm off camera, guys. Kind of scared to bring it up now. We'll see if the manual works any better, guys. That was not good. All right, going to manual mode. We're up. Flying. Not the most amazing flying I've ever seen, tell you that. But we are airborne. Kind of tempted to try this circle mode. What do you guys think? Seemed like it wanted to for a second. I'm gonna bring it back, give it a try. A little more altitude. It didn't just freak out like I was worried, so I'm a little more comfortable giving it a try. Battery's at 16 volts still, looking strong. Hey, that did not work. Flipped us over immediately. All right, guys, we definitely got something to work on there. I'm gonna walk over here. Well, no, I'm gonna have to land downwind. The sun's annoyingly behind me. little rough at the end there, but I call that a win. Battery's still at 16. Really, we could go up for another one. I'm gonna check the time and see if we have time for another. This isn't the worst spot so far. I like it. It's nice and open. It won't be like this for long, obviously. It's a construction site. All right, let's try it again. We're up. Pull the shot, coming back around. I can definitely hear, even though it's in manual mode, I can hear the flight controller making micro adjustments. And actually, now that I look at it, when I let go of the stick, it's self-right. So I'm not really sure. I guess the manual mode still self-stabilizes. It's not fully manual, possibly. All right, coming in here this time. Coming in hot too. Woo! Touch and go. Touch and go. We're up. All right, I'm still trying to hold her in, bring her in lower. I do think this is gonna be my last approach. I mean, the last one. Battery's still looking solid, but you know, better safe than sorry. Yeah, we're looking good on approach. Yes, sir. See that? Battery's still good, man. All right, guys, so we just finished up with the twin timber there. The flight went decent. You brought it back in one piece, and that's always a bonus. We get to try again another day. The flight controller didn't do exactly as planned. There did seem to be some kind of self-righting going on, but when I put it into the two other flight modes, it just did not seem to be holding its course very well. So back to the drawing board with that. I want to hop on the computer and see what I can play with the programming of that and see if we can get that flying correctly. But again, I call that a success because we came back in one piece. More videos to come with this guy. This is just one of the many projects that are going to be on the channel. And please do subscribe if you want to see more content.